Do you like dominant girls? The type of girl that would look down on you with disgust as her only reaction? Would you like if a girl spits on you? Don't answer that. Haze is the new hot spicy mummy of Eternal Return. She is the type of girl that can get people to bark for her without question. I mean, just look at these people. Down bad isn't even enough to describe them. Look, the Spy X Family type of girl is one of the best additions Nimble has done in a long time. Shown by the player charts not dropping for once and actually writing green numbers. Surely they keep adding good features and actually listening to the player base outside of Korea, right? Cue the montage. What do you mean we don't have the time? I'm a university student and I don't have the time for montages? Damn, I guess no montage this time. Huh?
どんな時でも私はプロだから。
Dude, stop, let me go. Dude, stop, let me go. Dude, I'm gonna report you. Dude, let me go.
Welcome to Korean server.
Check out Rimpoi's channel if you want to see more Haze gaming. Hey, he even has me in the video. Now back on topic. Haze's assets aren't the only good design things about her. People have always complained about AR being the most brain-dead weapon in the game. And one day Nimble just said, fuck it, let's make it skill expressive. And surprisingly, they actually succeeded. Adding AMP to AR was a very weird change for most people, since the weapon skill doesn't work with using skills. For those that don't know, AR weapon skill reloads your weapon and increases your auto attack damage, so it doesn't really seem to work with AMP. And it really doesn't. At least not how Nimble intended it to work. But more on that later. When she came out, her performance was horrible, which they actually managed to fix by now. So good job, Nimble. But enough of the numbers. Let's talk about the juicy parts. The lore. After completing high school, Haze started her business like most girls in her 20s by creating an OnlyFans account. She grew massively on it, making her incredibly rich. But there was one problem. The IRS. She didn't know how to pay taxes since she didn't learn how to do them in school. and with the amount of money that she had to pay, she was in a tight spot. But then one day she came up with a brilliant idea, selling weapons to various warlords and getting involved with the underground market in Shanghai. Hey kid, you wanna buy some weapons? If you buy at least 3 weapons, you get 1 month of my OnlyFans for free. Since she was paying taxes on these weapon sales and feeding private information to the government, she doesn't get analyzed by the IRS, allowing her to further expand her arsenal of the OnlyFans account. Now I already know there is someone in the comments typing, "But Smug, there hasn't been any Haze lore released yet, me. And to that I ask you, why there is so much loot Haze art when there isn't any loot art of chars that have been in the game since the beginning? Checkmate. The art speaks for itself. Haze's passive is a very interesting skill. After each skill you throw away your weapon and take out a new fully loaded AR. The first auto attack of that weapon does bonus damage, scaling with skill amp. Now that sounds great, because you think you can just auto attack Q, but that doesn't work. The amount of time it takes for Haze to pull out her AR is just way too long. This will make you feel extremely clunky and frustrating to play until you learn the timings on it. At least you can cancel the animation by using your D skill, so it doesn't feel that bad. Your Q is the main tool you will be using to reset your passive. It makes you shoot a grenade with a grenade launcher, which is pretty fast. With a W she shoots a shotgun that pushes you back and stuns the enemy. Unfortunately you cannot deal damage to the enemy while he is stunned, because you have to wait for Haze to pull out her AR. But what you can do is use your D skill to cancel the animation, making the stun not completely useless. Her E makes you wish that extra auto attack damage was still in the game. You dash forward and unload 40 bullets into the enemy. If that is too slow for you, you can just empty the whole mag by pressing Q. Note that leveling your Q will increase this damage. Alternatively, you can also just reactivate it to cancel it. Like a wise man once said, when in doubt, whip it out. And that is exactly what Haze does with her R. She pulls out a big, massive rocket launcher that will knock back everyone around you. You can either click on the enemy, dealing a small amount of damage, or you can press Q to fire a rocket with more range and damage. This is great design. Either you go for the safe damage or you go for the increased damage that needs skill to hit. Also, hitting the enemy with the skill shot feels so good. Hey, wrong clip. Like I said, hitting the enemy with the rocket is really satisfying. The main idea for Haze is to get a lot of CDR and to scale off of items. You can do that the best with contesting objective, since your farm speed is, let's just say it's not the fastest for an AR. Unless you meet any of these chars, you shouldn't have a problem with any contest. Try to get Eye of Horrors as fast as possible. The passive works perfectly with Haze's passive. It is almost like the item was specifically designed for her. After that, you can go for whatever upgrade you want. All of them are good. Looks wise, Haze is pretty boring. Boo! Boo! Get this guy out of here! Cancel him! Okay. Her design is alright. It is just a normal grey business suit with a grey box that somehow flies behind her in the air since the box has no belts to hold it with. If that's your type, go you. But it does nothing for me. Her weapons is where she shines though. I'm not much of a weapon expert, but the weapons look cool and I really like the price tag on them. Also, the headset looks like a McDonald's drive-thru headset. The Shanghai underground market skin that proves that my lore is canon made me realize how long her legs are. Look at them! More than half her body is just legs. I like the different colors and the weapons, even though I don't understand why these don't have a price tag anymore. She gets 5 barks out of 3 arves. Her fan art. Her fan art is great. I think she might be the first character that got multiple Rule 34 pictures only a few days after her announcement. Man, I'm proud of this community. 10 out of 10. But now, to the question that made you click on this video. Is it fun to play Haze? Yes, Haze will be very frustrating to play when you pick her up. Her gameplay is very different to most chars, and you will notice that yourself. The passive CD sucks until you hit level 9, and you will have to do 30 things correctly while the enemy just has to do 3. But if you invest some time into her and learn how to play her, she can be very fun and very satisfying to play. If you are struggling with learning Haze, then don't worry. I felt the same way and I will upload a video very shortly that should help with that. Until then, have a great day, bye!